Hey guys, what's going on? I'm actually doing another video, and this time I'm going to be doing a part 2 of my vinyl collection, and lately I've gotten a lot of records, and I just wanted to share them with you guys. And yeah, so let's get started. This one is actually a 45. I actually don't have a 45 player, but I got these things that could actually make it play on like a bigger vinyl player, like the one I showed you in the last part of this. And this is thing that came with a card for Valentine's Day that my mom gave me. And yeah, this is a 45. And it's double-sided. It's of Bruno Mars, "Just the Way You Are," and on the other side is "Marry You." And this is actually very misleading. I mean, like, it is a Bruno Mars songs. It's Bruno Mars songs, but it's not Bruno Mars. It's actually, you know, um, I don't even know how to. I don't even know how to like describe it. Like, it's like, dubbed over by, like, so it's like somebody covering his songs, and it's not really that great, to tell you the truth. But because, like, it was one of those cheap ones, it's just like whatever. I'll still carry on to it, but nothing really that special. But it's okay. I do like Bruno Mars, though. I have the CD, the first album, which I did review, so definitely check that out if you're interested. And then this is a single that I got in my local record shop. Is Janet Jackson, "Come Back to Me." Um, this is a single album. It comes with "Come Back to Me," 7-inch "I'm Begging You" remix, "Come Back to Me Again," "I'm Begging You" mix, and then "Come Back to Me" instrumental. And then side 2 is the Skin Game Part 1, and then the Skin Game Part 1 instrumental version. So yeah, I like Janet Jackson. She's great at everything she does. Next up we have Kiss Dynasty. This is their, I think, 11th album, I think, if I'm correct. But yeah, it had some great songs like "I Was Made for Loving You," "Magic Touch," "X-Ray Eyes," "2000 Man," "Dirty Living," "Hard Times," "Charisma." Yeah, just very good album, and one of my favorite bands of all time, too. I like the cover artwork, too. It's pretty nice. And I got this used, and it's actually, I was able to play very well. I mean, like, it does skip a little bit, but, it doesn't affect it in any way. And next up we have is um, Lisa Melendez, I think that's how you say her name. She's a rapper, I believe, and it's the single album of, I think this is a single, or maybe just like a little bit of an EP, I'm not too sure. "Together Forever." I got this for $1 at my local record shop. I had never heard of this artist before, but let me know down below if she's any good. I'll definitely have to listen to this. I haven't checked it out yet, but we'll do it pretty soon. But it's got songs like "New School Freestyle," "New School Dub," "Something for the Red Zone," "Something for Roseland," and "Barrio Beats." So let me know if you guys like this artist, and let me know if she's any good and all that good stuff. But yeah, so I saw it for like $1, so I was like, why the hell not? And next up is DJ Jazzy Jeff. He's the DJ. I'm the rapper. Classic record right here. It has one of my all-time favorites from them, "Nightmare on My Street." Very, very good song and classic material right here. And the next one is sort of graphic, but I do have it right here, but I'm not going to show it to you because I could get like reported for on YouTube. So it's Luke from Two Life Crews. Yes, don't judge me. But it's Luke from Two Life Crew, Luther Campbell. It's a solo album. It's his second one, called "I Got Shit on My Mind." It's pretty graphic looking, so I'm not going to show it. But it's a very good record. I got to use it and look brand new too. And it's got some songs that are pretty good on here, like "I Wanna Rock," Cisco, "Faking Like Gangsters," "I Ain't Bullshittin' Part 4, "Breakdown," "Sonya," "You and Me," Mega Mix, "Ain't That a Bitch" Part 2. So yeah, some pretty good stuff on here. It's a double album. Well, not like a, well, actually not a double album, but it comes with, like, 2 vinyls and stuff. And yeah, definitely check that out if you like Two Live Crew and stuff. Next up is a classic record that I grew up with throughout my high school days, and that's Eminem's album, the Slim Shady LP on vinyl. I have this on CD too, and I reviewed that album I think a couple years ago. Yeah, and it's pretty good. I got this for brand new too in my local record shop, and yeah, it looks absolutely amazing. Um, and I haven't actually listened to this on vinyl yet, but pretty excited to. It's got some good songs like My Name Is, Guilty Conscience, Brain Damage, Role Model, Come On Everybody, Rock Bottom, Just Don't Give a Fuck, I'm Shady, Bad Meets Evil, Still Don't Give a Fuck, 97 Bonnie and Clyde, My Fault, If I Had, you know, As the World Turns, classic material right here. And this is actually his second album. Infinite was his first album, but this was actually like his first mainstream album, and this is the album that actually made him really famous. And this is when he was on Aftermath Interscope Records, and this album is also produced by Dr. Dre, and Dr. Dre is also featured on Guilty Conscience, and Royce da 5'9" is featured on Bad Meets Evil. Everything else is just Eminem himself. And yeah, classic record right here. And next up, Eminem, The Eminem Show, his album that came out after the Marshall Mathers LP. And this is his fourth album. And I got this at my local record shop as well, brand new. It's got some good tracks on here like White America, Cleaning Out My Closet, Drips Without Me, Sing for the Moment, Haley's song Superman, Till I Collapse, My Dad's Gone Crazy, Say What You Say When the Music Stops, Soldiers Say Goodbye to Hollywood, Business, Square Dance, just all in all a classic record. And one of his best albums, in my opinion, as well. Next up, we got the Marshall Mathers LP2. This is the standard edition. This is also his comeback in 2013. I remember when this came out. This came out when I was back in high school. I was a freshman when it came out, and I was excited as ever to actually listen to it. I listened to some of the singles before it actually came out, like Berserk, Rap God, Survival. Very good tracks on here too, and also got some other good stuff on here, like Stronger Than I Was featuring. The Monster featuring Rihanna. That's the one I was gonna say. Headlights featuring Nate Ruess. Bad Guy, Rhyme or Reason, Asshole featuring Skylar Grey, So Far, Love Game featuring Kendrick Lamar, Evil Twin. There's also a deluxe version of this, which I will get on CD. It has some good tracks on there too, like on the deluxe version, extra CD. And yeah, it's a great album. I haven't listened to this one on vinyl yet, but I forgot to mention, I listened to this one on vinyl, and also Luke from Two Live Crew's album on vinyl. They sound amazing. And so yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to checking this one out on vinyl. And next up, Biggie's first album, Ready to Die, Rest in Peace, and this is his first record. This is actually a re-release. This is from 2004, and is of course produced by P Diddy. This is a remastered. It also has like an extra track on here from his third album, Born Again, which I will show in a little bit. Who Shot Ya? Very good song, very good diss on Tupac. I think that Tupac's song Hit 'Em Up definitely made that beef the way it was and still is. Yeah, and no disrespect to either artist, I'm just saying my opinion. I mean, I'm not choosing either side. They're both one of my favorite artists of all time, so no respect to Biggie or Pac, I'm with the two of them to the day I die. Just putting that out there for those wondering. And yeah, it's got some good songs on here, like Give Me the Loot, Machine Gun Funk, Warning, Everyday Struggle, Big Papa, Juicy, Me and My Bitch, One More Chance, Suicidal Thoughts, Unbelievable, Friend of Mine, just a classic record right here. Next up is Tupac, All Eyes on Me. Classic record right here. This is the album that pretty much almost everybody knows him for, and yeah, this is a great album. I'm actually currently listening to it right now, and I'm already about halfway through the album. I'm on side B of the second part of the album, so I'm almost done. But yeah, it sounds really good, digitally remastered. It even sounds a lot better. Well, I wouldn't say better, but like it sounds like a lot different compared to the CD version I have, which I do have. Which I made a review of the album already, but that was a while ago. That CD that I got cracked to hell and scratched up to shit, so I ended up having to rebuy it, and I rebought it. It's in my collection over there somewhere. But yeah, very good classic rap record right here. This one made Tupac the way he is. Very good movie too, by the way. I don't care what anybody says about that movie. I love that movie. Yeah, I got some great tracks on here, like Ambitions as a Rider, All About You, How Do You Want It, Two of America's Most Wanted, Scandalous, No More Pain, Hearts of Men, Only God Can Judge Me, California Love, the remix, I Ain't Mad at You, Wonder Why They Call You Bitch, Rather Be a Nigga, All Eyes on Me, and Heaven Ain't Hard to Find. All the album from like beginning to end is just a classic. It's a double LP too. And then the next one is Big E's Born Again, which I got not too long ago. This is his third one. The first one that came out a couple of years after his death. This one came out the same year I was born, 1999. So it's gonna be 19 this year. And he's been dead for 21 years. Tupac this year will be dead for 22 years. And yeah, just tragic deaths. But got some good songs on here, like Notorious B.I.G. featuring Lil Kim and P. Diddy, Did Wrong featuring Eminem. There's also some other good ones on here. Who Shot Ya, and there's some other ones I don't think I've ever listened to before, but I definitely gonna craft this in sometime and listen to it. It's classic material right here, man. And last but definitely not least, Wu-Tang, Enter the Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers, their debut album back in 93, I believe. Let's see. It doesn't say, but I believe it was 93. But yeah, classic record. Great songs on here. Bring the Ruckus, Shame on a Nigga, Wu-Tang, 7th Chamber, Protect Your Neck, one of my all-time favorites. CREAM, Method Man, Tears, Wu-Tang, 7th Chamber Part 2. Classic material on here. And rest in peace to Old Dirty Bastard, tragic death. And yeah, that's pretty much my whole collection of vinyls for now, and at some point there'll be a bunch of parts, but for now that's all I have. I don't know when I'm gonna make another one of these, but it won't be for a very long time. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. And this video is probably longer than my usual videos, and I apologize if you were bored a little while ago, but it is what it is. I got a lot of records, and I love records. I love music. Music's my life, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys later.